Hey, if you have been looking for a fabulous game to add to your game nights, I just discovered this Wavelength game and I wanted to tell you about my experience with it. So super quickly, everything you need comes within this box. You actually play the game in the box. Now, this starts with two teams and basically you can play up to 12 players, and this is recommended for ages 12 and up, just to note. So basically what you are doing is you have a clue giver on your team, and the clue giver gives a clue about where the target is located on this spectrum, and it is on the spectrum between two concepts, as you can see here. So in this case, the two concepts are dark and light, but they could be other things like useless and useful, unimportant and important. So if you ever played like hot or cold when you were growing up, it's two extremes. So basically your clue giver is going to secretly turn this dial and kind of get the target on there. The target space, this is where you want your team to turn the dial to, is this number 4 space. And so you're going to look and see where it is. You're going to close this. Now you're going to turn this whole box around and let it face your team. Now you're going to give a clue to try to get them to turn this dial to that position. So it's not 100% dark, like black would be something you could say if the target, if the number 4 was here, but it's kind of more like here. So like, I'm going to say gray, a gray cloud. So gray cloud would be my clue. That's the last thing I would say. Now my team is going to talk about that. Well, gray cloud's not 100% dark, but is it this much? Is it this much? Is it just a little bit gray? They're going to kind of play around with this and debate it. Once they have it set, the other team has a chance to say whether they think the target is to the right or to the left of where the team places. So the other team gets a chance to get in on the action, and they would decide, hey, I think it's more to the right, or I think it's more to the left. Then it is revealed, and you can see here the target is here, number 4. That's where I was trying to get them to turn it to. They turned it to 3, so that team that was guessing would get 3 points. And you can see here, you just move your left brain. It's left brain and right brain are the two teams, so they just move for 3 points. Now, the other team said, hey, I think that it's actually to the left or further than where they turned it. And they were right, because it was more to the left. So they too would get a point. And then it goes on for the next team. And like I said, there are loads and loads of cards in here. This is so much fun. There are some specific rules about how you can give the clues. They really recommend you stick to just one word or, just a couple of words. And all of those instructions are included and easy to understand. This has been so much fun. There's so many different interpretations to the way you use the words, and the debates that go on are hysterical and intriguing and fun. We have really, really enjoyed this, and I highly recommend it. Hope this helped.